First band we're going to start off with that I purchased for my Ultra 2. There's the one that came with it, of course. I didn't really like it. I think I got the Ocean Blue or Ocean, whatever it is, loop band. It was all right. I didn't particularly like it. This is a cheap one that I purchased from Walmart. It's like $13, I believe it was, magnetic. It's okay. It's really flimsy, but I'll show you what it looks like on the Ultra 2 or the Ultra 2 connected to it. So here's what it looks like on my wrist. Very inexpensive band, magnetic clasp, and it's about $13, $14. Got it at Walmart some time ago. Not one of my favorites. What I do like about the band, it's very easy to install. I will give that the plus. The negative or the minus on it is that I have to constantly adjust it as I wear it because it keeps sliding around because the magnet doesn't really hold it in place. Holds it on your arm. It won't fall off or anything like that, but it will constantly get loose and you got to tighten it back up. So that's what the magnetic one looks like on the Ultra 2. Next band is one that I purchased off of Amazon. I got it for $26.99, I believe. It's a titanium band, matches the case on the Ultra 2 perfectly. Let me show you how this looks. So here's the titanium band. Again, I believe it was $26.99 on Amazon. I'll see if I can find the link to this one. You know how Amazon is. They have thousands of options, if not more, for this particular band. But I've worn this one the most. It's pretty durable. I do like it. I've received several comments or even questions. Hey, where'd you get that band from? It pretty much matches it perfectly. I like the width on it. I like the links. It's really cool. It did come with a kit so that you can take away links if you need to. I did take 2 links out of this one to make this fit the way I wanted it to, so it would stay snug and, you know, keep up the heart rate and everything, that wouldn't be off or anything like that. Yeah, I like this one. What I don't like about it, I really can't think of anything I don't like about this band. Like I said, I've worn this the most. Yeah, I really don't have a dislike for this one. This is the next band that I purchased for my Ultra 2. This one I've worn a lot also. This is a very comfortable band that comes on. Let's see if I can get it clear for you. Do apologize. I like that this is very durable and it's very, very comfortable. Probably one of the most comfortable bands I've purchased for this. I've had this one for a while. I took the titanium off, put this on, and I've worn it a lot. I'll show you what it looks like. All right, this is the back side of the band. As you see, of course, it's got an opening so that you can magnetically charge your watch. Comes with a little kit because the back plate is held on by 4 screws. What I like about this part of this particular one, there's others I have that also screw in, but this one has a kind of a what you call it? Oh my gosh, a hex screw, so to say, where it locks the screw in place. You don't have to worry about it falling off. Where another watch I'm going to show you has just a straight flathead screwdriver screw. But this is the back of it. Let me show you it on my wrist. Here it is on my wrist. It's very large. I won't say very large. It's pretty large, but it's very comfortable. I will say that I am a large guy and I have large hands. And, you know, not too big fat of a wrist, but it fits nicely. I really like it. Very comfortable. Again, what I will say is that the thing I don't like about it is there's times where, say, I'm pressing down on something and the crown will press into my hand and it will start going into other screens or activating Siri and things like that. And that's the only thing I don't like about this. I would have to wear it further back on my wrist, looser, which I don't particularly care for. But it's a pretty cool band. Again, it's very comfortable. I like that. And the ease of use is pretty simple. I got this off of Amazon Amazon also. I think this was approximately, oh boy, $24.99. I'll try to put a link up for that too. All All right, next one is a simple metal black band that comes with the protective cover for this Apple Watch Ultra 2. Let me show you what this looks like on. And here's this one on. This band actually was $18.99 on Amazon. Pretty cheap. I like the price. I will say that it's a nice look. I think my wife particularly likes it. It's okay for me. I like big watches. But anyway, it's pretty cool. It's lightweight. I haven't worn it much. I will say the only thing I don't like about this is that the actual protective cover is plastic. And it kind of seems cheap, which is $18. It is cheap. But it's not bad. It doesn't look bad at all. This one also comes with a little kit, and I did have to take a link out for it to fit comfortably. This next one is a recent purchase that I got. I believe it's called Amband. I'll send a link to that. I'll put a link in also a description of this one also. I do like this one a lot. It's fairly comfortable. It reminds me of kind of a G-Shock like band. It really does. It looks nice, it feels good and everything on it. And unlike the other one I just showed you that had the screw on back, this has a snap on back, and it comes with what looks almost like a guitar pick to pry it open. But this one feels nice. Let me show you. So I do want to show you this. It slides into the case or the wristband like this, and as you can see, there's a little space around it, and if you don't put it in exactly perfect, it'll show on the front side a little off. This is the brand of the watch right here, Amband, A-M-B-A-N-D, and that's the little I call it a guitar pick that you pry it off. And what happens is you just snap that black piece on the back of it tightly or snugly in place, and everything is secure. Very simple. No screws, no tools necessary other than that pick. And here it is on wrist. It is a large band. I like it. It feels very durable. Also, it's comfortable, very, very comfortable. I love I call it the double bar belt loop. It's really, really nice. This watch, this band, I believe was $34.99 for this one, or $39.99, excuse me. This was really nice. I like the way this looks. I like the way this feels. I think it complements my wrist. It's a nice, handsome design, not overly done. The gold on the actual bezel is metal. However, the little round pieces, those are a painted plastic. Of course the metal is painted also. It's nice. I like it. It's very comfortable. I would definitely recommend this. And this band here, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I got off of Amazon. Also, it is a very large band for the Ultra 2, but I love it. I really, really like this one. This is my favorite. It does have some things that I like about it, and there is one thing there's two things concerning the band that I incredibly dislike about it. So let me explain a few things here. The band itself was $99, and I think it's well worth it because it's a very heavy, very dense band. This is the back plate that has to be screwed on. Just to give you an idea, maybe you can hear from the sound, some ting ting tinging, but it has nice weight to it. It really does. Reading the reviews for this, there's one guy, he said that people referring to him as a Power Ranger because of it. It's a large watch, but I received lots of compliments on it. I like it, but again, I'm a big guy. I wouldn't recommend this for someone who's small with a small wrist at all. Well, let me show you what this looks like. Oh, I do want to share this. What I like about this versus the Amway that I just, Amway, Lord, the Amband that I just showed you. This comes with like this little soft, almost velvet-like, I don't know, sock that goes on a protective cover. So it's like really cushioned inside the watch band itself. I like that about this. So, okay, now I'm gonna show you what it looks like. All right, this is what it looks like on the back side. I do want to say something about it. I don't like the flathead screws at all for this. I would like more of a hex screw or something of that nature. Just something that wouldn't slide out of place. It came with this pretty fancy, tiny flathead screwdriver that screws into here. It's pretty cool. Coming in a very nice box. Again, it's $99, so it did come in better packaging and everything. It has this butterfly clasp that I am like, why in the world did you all go with this? I really wonder about that. But I will say this, I struggled to figure out how to get this to work properly, because it has to snap in different directions, different ways, several times over. But I finally figured it out because I thought that the band was like way too long. I will say that the band is cheap though. It comes with two of these kind of like belt loops. The first one just literally separated yesterday when I was wearing it, excuse me. And I'm like, alrighty then. And I've heard complaints about that too, because it doesn't seem to have a replacement band. But okay, finally, on the wrist. And this is what it looks like on the wrist. I really like this a lot. It is a large watch. Again, I'm a large guy. It was $99. I love the packaging and everything about it. The actual case, bezel, it's just awesome. I really love it. The thing I don't like about this is the band. I don't like, let me get it clear. I don't like the butterfly clasp or the quality of this polyurethane or whatever. It's very, I don't say it's very cheap, but I think it could have been better. I don't know, maybe there's a version where you can get the same quality for the actual case and maybe a better band. That's the only thing. The butterfly clasp can be a challenge for you. Earlier, if you saw the beginning of the video, I did have some Invictus out. Let me grab them right now. And the reason I pulled the Invictus out, because if you're somebody who likes the large case watches, you know, you get to see them here, different angle, whatever. If you like that, that's the only reason I wanted to compare it, because you can see that this is like really up there with that size. Struggling to get this in focus, and I do apologize. So there we go. Yeah, but I really like this, and I would recommend it again off of Amazon, $99. Thank you for watching. Appreciate your time.